Okay. Testing out this live right here. Top of your feed on Instagram. All right, guys. I'm testing out this live. I'm using StreamYard, so I'm trying to get this figured out. This is my first one, so if anyone can comment and let me know that it is working, that would be great. Just trying to get this tested out before I start demonstrating stuff. I don't know exactly what I'm live on. See you live. What's up, Real Family Reviews? Are you watching? Sweet, Danielle. Awesome, it's working. Thanks for commenting. Are you? So you guys are on YouTube. I have this also set up from Instagram. If one of you guys could go pop over to Instagram and see if it's working from Instagram, that would be amazing. It would be a huge help. If not, I'll have to look into what I'm doing wrong. And okay. And in just a second, we're gonna dive into some cool stuff. So appreciate you guys bearing with me here. But I'm trying to get this on Instagram as well. Glad it's working for YouTube. And if we can't get Instagram working today, then we'll try it again next time. But if one of you guys could pop over to Instagram, see if you guys can see this live stream, that would be so great. Live. Oh, what? Don't see it on IG either. Okay, so it looks like I did something wrong with the live on Instagram. So let me try doing this again. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I might just try doing just YouTube. Let me try one more thing. If you guys want to hop off and hop back on in like 5 minutes, then I think I'll have it ready. Public. I think I figured out what it is. Okay, that should have done it. Okay, sweet. All right. I think I got YouTube and Instagram working. If someone could verify for me that it's working for Instagram and YouTube, I'm about to share my screen real quick. Wanted to get this set up correctly. This is my first live stream using StreamYard. So the more I do these, the better I'll get. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. But I'm pretty sure I got it going now. Maybe not. Ah, shoot. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we got it set up. Okay, there it is. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the patience. Now that we got it set up on YouTube and Instagram, I'll share my screen. Basically, what we're doing today is we're just going to do some product research, dive into my process of reaching out to brands, and just the overall process of getting brand deals via creator connections and the viral view. So what I'm going to do, let's see, what would be the best way to look at the comments? I'm still learning everything. Because if I come here, I can't see the comments anymore. So maybe, yeah, I need like another desktop is what I need in order to see the comments. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come here and then I'll pop back to comments and I'll go in and out. And yeah, go from there. It'll be a lot smoother next time I do this, but I think we're good now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see. I have a list of, hold on one second, a list of products that I want to get for free. And so we're going to look at that list. Okay, whiteboard markers. All right. Okay, we're good. Appreciate you guys coming in here. What's up, Jason? We're ready to rock now. Sorry that took me a second to figure that out, but let's start looking up some products. So I've got 100 messages to send. Before I even look up any messages, I want to show you guys how to create the custom message template and what you guys can do when reaching out to brands. So we're going to edit that initial message. So I created this right before I went live, and this is just a viral view example. This isn't like the exact message I use. This message is fine. And the reason why I'm not showing you guys my exact one is because I think if every brand was getting the same message from every creator, it would just bombard them. So do not use this message. This is not the message I use. You can create different templates. So the template I usually use is this basic one. Information to pet products, I can use that. Baby products, I can use that. I'm just using this example today. And you'll notice, if you guys haven't seen this already, at Viral View, we have this new message block feature where when I send this message, it will kind of break these 3 messages into 3 messages and just make it look a little bit cleaner and a little less overwhelming for the brand. I'll show you guys that once I hit a message. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop in and out just to make sure I'm getting to the comments over here. So if you guys comment, give me a second, I'll come back and I'll read you guys' comment and then hop back over. A template message, heck yeah, sweet. Jason, that's amazing. And honestly, like, don't overthink it. Messages are fairly simple. Okay, so some products that I'm wanting. I'm wanting a doormat. Whoa. So we're gonna look up a mat. So there's 2,000 mats. If I look at doormat, yeah, sometimes when you break it into 2 words, it gets a little tough. So I guess I just got a bunch of mats here. So we're gonna scroll down and just load a bunch of products. We don't want to scroll too fast or we'll get rate limited. Dang, all these are mattress toppers, which I'm not really looking for a mattress topper, but we'll see what products we get. Okay. We'll just see what we got there. That's good for now. Load product view. It's going to sort it from best to worst. Something that I do recommend, regardless of where you guys are in your Amazon influencer journey, but especially if you are like newer to being an Amazon influencer, is don't just restrict yourself on high viral score products. Like just because a product has a high viral score doesn't mean that like that's the only product you should go for. For me, the criteria is one, if it's a product that I can make money on after, so high viral score. Two, is it a product that I want? If it's a product I personally want, I don't really care where, like what the sales are of the product. Like I'm getting it for myself. Three, can I resell the product? So like, is it a higher price item? Like all these products right here would honestly be great to get because I could easily resell them on Facebook Marketplace. And that's the criteria that I'm looking for. So, and also like if you're just starting out, you need to build your base and your foundation. You don't want to be too picky. The more videos you get up, the easier it is to get yeses. So for me, I've got a good amount of products, so I can be a little bit more picky. But honestly, I'm gonna not be too picky here and just go with it. Outdoor mat. Honestly, maybe I could look up outdoor mat. We'll just go with this one right now, and then we can try some other keywords here in a second. We're gonna send 100 messages today. Should I just go for these big mattresses? Honestly, like I don't really want a mattress, but would be kind of fire to get a mattress. I'm gonna go for it. Who cares? Maybe on it, like probably won't even get them, but we're gonna try anyways. So honestly, like even though like I'm not looking for a vacuum, if I got this vacuum, like sure, like I'd make a video for it. So again, that's like another example of don't be too picky when it comes to products. Oh, I don't have a jar, so I don't want that. Cotton pillow top. Let's open this up a lot more. Let's go to 200. Wish I could just see the comments right at the top. You get it messed around to 1 to 200. The thing before requesting free products. Yeah, I mean, I actually did a really cool interview with a guy this last week who's at 200 videos, and he's gotten $6,000 worth of free products. So it's like you can get free products. You just don't want to spend too much time and have like an insane expectation of it. And then on the contrary, I talked to someone on the phone this last week where they spent out 100 messages and they're getting like maybe 1 to 2 yeses a day, which I honestly think that like that is reasonable and pretty fair, honestly. So what I'm doing right now for anyone coming in is I'm just selecting which products I want. Honestly, these weren't the products I was looking for, but at the end of the day, like if you can get any of those products I just selected, majority of them have like really good sales and not too many influencer videos. So it's like, it'll be worth my time if I can get them. And then all these products are super expensive. I can easily resell them. I don't want us to use honestly, I could use all my messages on this one keyword right now. But we're gonna look at some other products as well. So I'll just go until I hit the viral score of like 50. And I'm not like putting really any thought into this. I'm just like looking at the pictures, and if I see something like I'm just selecting it. Have you do pots and pans? Sure, why not? Tri-folding mattress. Honestly, if I get a bunch of yeses here, I'm gonna be screwed because I don't really need mattresses. But blue wrapping, sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do one more, so that'll be 30. That'll be 30 messages sent. Didn't even see one of the things I was looking for. All right. We're gonna hit send message, and as you guys know, Viral View is gonna automatically send all of those messages to these 30 brands, and I'll show you guys what those messages look like. And again, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments over here, and I'll pop in and look at the comments, and we'll go back and forth. This is my first live stream. I was gonna do product research today and reach out to brands, and I was like, why not just live stream it? And so I am happy to help in any way, shape, or form. And I think I'll get better and better at this whole live stream thing as I keep going. So something else that you could do right now is open up a different tab and just start going on, start looking up other products. What I like to do during this moment is I like to do other things, like maybe on my phone, or maybe I'll go like grab a drink or use the bathroom or something while this is happening. I could open another tab, but I just don't like to risk getting rate limited, and so I just let Viral View do its thing, and we'll go. Can you explain the block messaging a little more? Yes, would love to do that. And it'll be a little bit easier to explain it once I can show you the messages that were just sent, and I'll give you an example of why block messaging is so great. So great question. We'll dive into that in just a second. I'm curious, is anyone here from Instagram? I still don't even know if I got my Instagram going. Oh shoot, I'm missing comments. How do you see the future outlook for international creators? Comments. Oh, so only YouTube comments show up here. And I have to go here to go look at the Instagram comments. Honestly, I see a huge opportunity with for international creators. I think international creators have like a great opportunity to be in the US marketplace. That's where I think the money is right now. And I think little by little, it's going to branch into other countries. Hopefully Creator Connections hits other countries, and everything I'm teaching right now will just be even that much more valuable. But I mean, it's cool that people internationally still have the same opportunity and can be part of the Amazon Influencer Program in the US. Okay, we got the 30 messages sent, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this was the message I sent, and you guys will notice that there's kind of like 3 messages here. And that's what the message blocks is that I was showing you guys. And let me show you what it would look like without the message blocks. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to product view. We're going to come to edit a template, and we're going to create a new template. So create new template. And we're just going to have all of that bunched together. Like you could have it look like this and have it all under one block. And here's what's going to happen. Let's just label this test and make sure we're on that. Yeah. So let's say I wanted to send a message to, let me look up a different product. Let's use, I can't remember who recommended it, but we're going to look up outdoor mat and see if we can't find anything. Yeah. Sometimes when you look up here, we're going to do this. We're going to show you guys another way of doing product research. We're going to go to Amazon, and we're going to look up outdoor mat. Ah, what? I might have gotten rate limited. I'll just select a quick example here. Okay, let's say I wanted these swimming headphones, and I'm just going to send one message to show you the difference of using message blocks and not using message blocks. So message sent really quick. We'll come back. And as you guys can see, so again, this is with message blocks, how it segregates it into kind of 3 different columns. And then this is, I've already reached out to them. So we're going to do a different one. because it sent a follow-up message. Let me select a brand that I know I haven't reached out to. Oil, we'll try this one. Send. Oh, no, back a message. Okay, well, let's try this one. I'll look at. So they don't see it immediately, but they can go to your profile and check that out. Sweet, thanks for the info there. All right, so just sent that. Let's go to, dang, I messaged that person as well. I've reached out to too many people. That's a lot more products. Need to get into like an product that I know for sure that I haven't reached out to a brand. Midland Radio. Okay, that'd be cool. Let's do that one too. All right, so we're gonna send a message to them and show you guys again the block message. Let me hit refresh. Okay, so there we go. That's what it looks like without the blocks. And you can see that it kind of just merges everything into like a big long message. And depending on how long your message is, it's just a brand might see it and it's just like a lot. And then you'll see just how much better this looks where it's like spaced out. My main message, here's my media kit. I can also post a video to this. So again, and these are just examples. So it's just a small little detail to help your message just look a little bit better instead of it all conglomerated. It's just a little bit more separate. So that's what that is. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions. What's the lowest viral score you'll do? Okay, that's a fantastic question. And I was already talking about this, but honestly, I'll do a 0 viral score. If it's a product that I want personally or a product I can resell, I really don't care, and I will do whatever product. If I can get it for free, then that's amazing. Right now I'm standing on a walking treadmill, standing desk, like this light, all the lights that I have in here. You guys can't see, but I've got like all this soundboard and these rugs on the ground to help just with the sound quality. When I was reaching out to those products, I didn't even consider the viral score. Like, I mean, I guess I started with the best viral scores and just made my way down, but I went all the way down to 0 because at the end of the day, I just needed something for my personal use. So I don't even know the viral scores of all these products around me. I got them for free and I love it. Now, if it's a product I don't want, like, then there isn't like a set limit on how low of a viral score. It's like I consider certain factors of how long is it going to take me to make the video for it? How, like, could I resell? Could I give it away? Is it going to be cluttered? Like, is it a long installation process? So I just consider all of those things, and then I make my decision. Does one have to separate those paragraphs themselves, or does it do that automatically somehow? So you do it yourself. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So we'll open product view, edit template. So the way you would do it is you would highlight, like, let's see. We're going to hit add block and we're going to paste that second part in here. And then we're going to highlight the next part, take it out of there, hit add block, and then paste it in here. And that's how you can get those blocks to be separated. So it's going to send in 3 messages instead of in 1. I'm going to keep it all together because I'm going to keep this template as like the bad example, the test. And we're going to load the viral view example because this is the template that we're going to use right now. So let's look up some more products. And we're going to use this template right here. Okay, cool. Make sure that there's no, when you send messages, are you asking for free samples for a review? Yeah, so you just saw the template that I'm using. And again, this is not the template that I use on like a day-to-day basis. But this is an example of a template. Do not use this template. If everyone used this template, brands are gonna not say, they're gonna say no to you. Like if they get the same message for everyone, they're not gonna like that. So create your own unique template. But this is just an example of something I said. Hey, I'm a platinum creator. I would love to work with you. I'm interested in this product. And then what's cool is Viral View will have these placeholders in here. And so I inserted the brand name. Oh, I copied it. That's funny. Let me insert product URL. When I hit copy and paste, I accidentally put the actual product of some other products. That's funny. Brand. That's really funny. Yeah. So yeah, when I reach out to them, it says it's going to insert, hey, insert brand name. I'm a platinum creator. I would love to work with you. I'm interested in the product blank. It's going to insert the product. And then down here, I said, I can also post the video of and then I include the ASIN on my YouTube channel. And I include my YouTube channel. Again, this is just an example. So let me do some more product research and see what else we can get. So something I do want is a whiteboard. So we're going to look up a whiteboard, and this is a great example of like, I don't care about the viral score on this. This is a product that I want for my personal use. So we got 64 campaigns to choose from. So there's not even going to be that many options, it seems. And let's just go through honestly and just select all the whiteboards. Now, if I can get one of these high viral score products, then that's great. Cause I mean, the sales to influencer ratio is a lot better, but at the end of the day, this is a product that I want. So we're just going to select all of them. And the goal of this live stream is just showing you guys my process and just help seeing if there's anything that you're doing that can help you speed up the process or be more efficient with your time. I think a lot of people get too picky when it comes to brand deals, and they think, oh, if the product, it is a red viral score, like I'm not going to get it, or like I'm only going to do 80s and above. But it's like, that's the products that everyone wants. So at the end of the day, a free product's a free product. And a lot of these whiteboards, for example, I could definitely resell. So I'm literally just going to select. And you guys will notice that a bunch of them are duplicate sellers. And what Viral View will do is it'll put all of the ASINs that I'm selecting. So like, let's say I selected 10 ASINs from this wall glass. It's going to put them all into one. Now that we've made it down here, I'm going to, if I see any duplicates, I'm just going to skip them. So heat pomelo, like look how many heat pomelos there were. Like I'd prefer if I got one of their higher viral score products. So I'm just going to skip them as I get further down. And then also, if you guys put in a question, I will get to it. And let me actually just check while I keep going. You can use ChatGPT and come up with messages. Love that. Let's check Instagram real quick. Yeah, okay. All right, let's keep making our way down. See what, and a lot of these are duplicate brands, which again, it's fine to select them. If I'm going to get a product, I might as well get the one that has the better opportunity. I could just select all of them, honestly, but a ton of these wall glass. You guys will see I've got 74 ASINs selected, but only 34 messages are going to be sent. That's a perfect example of what I'm explaining. Queen 2, no. Text board. Again, and we're in bottom of the bottom viral score here, but again, I just want a whiteboard, so I'm not getting picky with the type of products that I'm looking for. All right, then that's the bottom. We got 83 ASINs, 31 messages. Here is my template for anyone coming in right now. We're actually going to use this one. because this one has the message blocks. So that's why I just got done explaining. This one has message blocks. Do not use this message if you are doing this. This is just an example. And let's, example, save. That's what I needed to do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, send messages. So now we're going to be sending 37 messages to 37 different brands, and it's going to, yeah, just take a sec to load all that. Let's see if I also, this is my first time doing a live stream on StreamYard, so it's kind of, let me stand up a little bit more. Still learning it all, figuring it all out. And I definitely, for next time, need to have a different monitor so that I can see the comments coming in, so I don't have to go back and forth here. So sorry that if it's taking me a second to get to your comment, I have to literally just go back and forth. So what I was saying last time, while this is loading, you could open up another tab and start working on other stuff. I personally like to just let it run. Let's let ViralView do its thing. Maybe I'll get on my phone. I'll go like take a break, go use the bathroom, go do other stuff. Maybe I'll even pop into like the Facebook group. I just like to do stuff that's not on Amazon just to avoid getting rate limited. So yeah, it's funny. I thought all the comments would just be able to come in from here, but looks like that is not the case. I'll have to look into how to get this set up correctly. And what I'd also say is if I were to try and go manually send 37 messages to all of these brands, it would probably take me an hour to go and manually do that. What I just did in ViralView did it in about 2 minutes. So all those messages were sent. I'll show you an example of what the message looks like. Talking about message breaks, a lot of you guys have been asking about that. So this is an example of what it looks like without message breaks. So the entire message is just bunched into one. And then this is what it looks like. Whoops. This is what it looks like with message breaks. It separated it into 3 different messages. And then you guys will notice that this brand that I reached out to, I selected 4 of their products, and that's why ViralView inserted all 4 products here and also all 4 ASINs here, because that's how I have my message settings set up. So I appreciate it. All right, we got a couple more products to look up. What was the other product that I wanted to get? I even wrote it down. God, let's just look up golf products. Tons of golf products. I'm just gonna scroll down, load a bunch of products. Don't want to scroll down too far or too fast. So are you offering to put on your storefront and YouTube since you were asking for a free product? Is that what you usually do? That's something that I've been doing as of late because the upload to YouTube process is just so simple and easy. Like I might as well upload the video to YouTube. And so because I'm doing it anyways, I might as well offer it to the brand and say, hey, like I'm gonna upload it to YouTube as well. But yeah, that's just me. Doesn't mean that there's a right or wrong. All right. That should be enough. Let's see what products we got here. Swing Minder golf here. All right, we're gonna let that load a little bit. We could let it load, but let's just get started. I actually have a bunch of golf products right behind me that I need to review, and that's why I thought, you know, I'm gonna reach out to more, because then I can just knock them all out at once. Would you recommend not putting your tier status in message unless you're gold and platinum? Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I would include something else. It's like you could say, I have 300 videos. Like, I think 300 videos is a good amount that shows your credibility. Or like, I've done $50,000 in revenue, or whatever it may be. Just like something, like I've been in the content creation space for blank number of years, or just something that can hype you up would be my recommendation. Because yeah, a lot of brands have like the minimum of gold or platinum. So, all right, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and dive into this. So this is an example. A lot of people are like, okay, what's the viral score you're looking for? What's your minimum? And take into account a lot of things. Do I want the product? Can I resell the product? How long will it take me to set up? Can I make money from it after I review it? Those are the things that I'm asking myself. And what's nice is, before, like probably 6 months ago, I would never do a product like this that required setup. I got to the point where I was like, I'm sick of setting products up. I don't want to do this. My roommate, on the other hand, he loves setting products up. And so he loves this type of stuff. Now, I hired a personal assistant about 6 months ago, and they do a lot of stuff for me in my like different businesses that I run. And one of the tasks that I have her do is set up my products. So like this desk chair, this desk, this treadmill, this stationary bike, like she set up all those products for me. So that way I could just show up, make the video, and be done. So just a little tip for you guys is take into consideration the setup time. If it's going to take a long time to set up, like make sure it's worth your time. Obviously, this is a $180 product, and the viral score is good. So I do think this is going to be worth my time, or at least even worth the time of my assistant to set it up. I don't even know really what that is, but fair viral score. So we're going to do it. Tractor magnetic. Yeah, let's do that. See, like this golf cart enclosed 4 passengers. Like, I don't want to have to go to the golf course to make this video and set this up on a golf cart. So I don't want that product. Wooden golf storage organizer. Like I don't want to set that up. Hitting net, sure. Golf cart windshield. Like, no, I don't have any of that. Alignment rods. See, I like the golf mats. Those are super simple, easy setup. Let me just make sure I'm not missing a comment. How did you get 11,000 creator connections campaigns? I don't know. But yeah, it is crazy. 11,000 creator connections campaigns. And it's just, that's something else I have my assistant do. Every morning, she runs the find and accept all campaigns, and makes it so I get all of the campaigns that I have tagged, but also all the Halo sales. So I think that's been something that has helped me get to that high amount. Also, I have 2,700 videos. So, okay, let's see what else. Golf cart fans. So we got 42 messages left to send. Golf ball retriever. Golf stand bag. Sure, why not? I don't know what this is. I'm going to look it up. Pro golf speaker? Sure. So funny, like how many products that like I would never in a million years buy, but then it's like, oh, I can get it for free. It's like, oh, well, yeah, why not? Golf training aid. Head cover. Bucket golf. Yeah, I like bucket golf. Toddler golf ring. My nephew loves golf, so if I get that, he can have it. VR. Fan. So these aren't really products that I'm dying to get. So I'm not gonna like go down into the red viral score. Like, I like golf, but it's not a huge passion of mine. And these would probably be products that I'd either give away or sell. Electric scooter, that came out of nowhere. Sure, let's do it. So I'm gonna like Once I'm in the 50s, that's when I'm getting into products that like aren't as good of opportunity. And since this isn't like, none of these are really products that I'm dying to get, I'm not gonna scoop below that. Golf rangefinder. I know my roommate got that product. At least I think it was this product. I'm actually gonna check if he has it. Nope, not him. Different brand. It's putter set, sure. All right, I'll do a golf ball flask. That's kind of interesting. And again, I'm being pickier than I was on that first round that you guys saw, and I'm just kind of showing all the different methods. So I'm gonna stop there now that I'm in the 50s. But again, just because I'm stopping in the 50s doesn't mean that you should. If you are someone who isn't getting brand deals, you can't be picky and only do green viral score products. You have to be willing to go further down and just build your review business. So we'll go ahead and hit send. Let me see if I'm missing any questions. Would you recommend not requesting products for that you don't have the product for? Example, I have an iPhone 12, but get some halos off of newer iPhone models, but I should not request these items. Yeah, like if you can't make like a proper video of it, I mean, like this is kind of a funny answer. I don't like to review products that I'm not capable of reviewing. Now, every so often a brand will like send, like I've had brands like send me the wrong product, or I'll think it's one product and then it comes and it's something else. Like, like there was this one time when I like requested for this lotion, it came back and it ended up being like a lube. And I was like, okay, this is not what I thought it was. And I was like, freak, how do I make a video of this? And it's always interesting how I go about like those types of products. Like for example, one time I got ski pants, they ended up being women's ski pants. So I still made a video for it and I still like delivered as good of a video as I could, but I obviously couldn't put them on. Like they were way too tight, too small. So I just like showed the material, showed like in size comparison to me, talked about like my height and weight and showed what it would look like. And I was still able to give a video, but I wouldn't recommend going after those products if you can't do it. The iPhone one, I mean, most brands are going to want you to be able to deliver a video with that iPhone model. So I wouldn't recommend going for those products. But at the same time, like if a brand reaches out to you and says, hey, I have this product, you can be open with them and say, hey, I can make a video for you, but I don't have that iPhone. If you still like to continue, then great. So just be open with the brand. I think that's a great question. All right, let's see. And then we'll reach out to a few more. %. Also appreciate you guys. This is my first time using StreamYard, and I obviously didn't do it right because I'm having to to go and look at the comments while I'm doing this. I can't look at the comments while it's loading. But yeah, anything you guys need help with, happy to help. We're gonna use all the 100 messages today. And for these last ones, while that's going, I'm gonna look up outdoor mat. Oh, dang, still. Bummer. Okay. Well, I guess we can't do the bucket messages today. Done too much in Amazon. Let's do something different and let's go to, let's lock in a category. Let's do home and kitchen. And then let's look up mat and see if we can't get a different I wanted to get, see, like, okay, there are some mats here. So we'll do this. Having to go in and make sure that I'm getting to all the questions. So the reason why I'm wanting a mat is here in my garage, I've got the entire floor covered in carpet and rugs from free Amazon products, but I have like a teeny square over there that's not covered, and I want to just put a mat right there, like a doormat. So many duplicate campaigns, it's crazy. Okay, that should be a decent amount. So we've got 19 messages left to send. Let's see if we can, let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to wrap up this live as soon as I send these last 19 messages. I'll show this for those that are just coming in. This is just an example. This isn't the actual message sheet that I use on a day-to-day basis, but you'll see a new viral feed feature is you can separate your messages into different blocks. And what this does, it just makes your messages look a little bit prettier. And I'll show you that real quick. As you can see right here, it's got like message 1, 2, 3. And instead of having it just all conglomerated into one big message, it just looks a little bit easier. Just kind of like how when you send an email to someone, you'll space it out. It's just a little bit easier on the eyes and makes it a little bit easier for brands. So definitely recommend using message blocks in your research. Okay, let's see if I can't find take shower. Sure. Should I get a shower mat to cover it? That'd actually be kind of funny. I'm posting a video here next week of a tour of my like Amazon workspace, because I got like my backdrop that you guys see on my YouTube videos right here. I'm at my standing desk with my walking treadmill, and I think people are gonna be really surprised at my process and how I film videos. So that will be a fun video. I'll show you guys how that all works. What's also nice is on your like additional message requests, you can also use block messages. On your follow-up messages, you can use the block messages. Black picture mats. It's not really what I'm looking for, but it would be an easy video to make. Bathroom rug. That'd be great. Yeah, this type of product would be better to do the bucket messages of just searching directly on Amazon. But as you guys saw, that feature, I think I'm rate limited or something because my Amazon is not working. Oh, this would be sweet. That would be the best one if I could get that tiger. Or this golfing, that'd be awesome. Okay. All right, I've got 9 messages. I'm gonna do a different product at the end. Never hurts to request. Yeah, exactly. Never hurts to request. Do you ever buy products to review? Yes and no. I never buy a product only with, like, if I don't want it, then I don't buy it. I've done it a few times, but I don't do it. I know there's a lot of people who do it and really do well with it because they find products that no one can get for free, that no one's like getting to review, and they'll buy it and make videos on it and they do great. I will be posting a video on that strategy actually here next week, so stay tuned for that. It's a fantastic question. I personally bought one item for $90, but it sold over 400K a month and only 8 influencers in Atlanta. Let's go. So that's a huge win. That's awesome. How long would be a reasonable amount of time before following up if you don't hear back from the seller? Right now, with it being Chinese New Year, I wouldn't recommend doing any follow-ups really until probably beginning of March. But other than that, everyone has a different preference. Mine would probably be like 4 days a week would be like the minimum. I don't want to reach out any quicker than that. So that's my opinion though. Okay. Those messages were sent. We got a few more messages to send. Let's look up rug. I already reached out to a ton of rugs. That's how I got this entire place where I'm at carpeted. Again, I'll be posting a video here soon of what that looks like. But see if I can't find another rug that I haven't already reached out to. And what's nice is, I mean, I reached out to these rug companies probably 3 months ago. And so even if I am reaching out to someone, they haven't heard from me in a while. And so it's like, it's totally fine. They're back and responding samples this week. Yeah, so a lot of people are back. Not everyone is back. Everyone, so like Trev and I, we've been in the selling space for 7 years, and each company is a little bit different. I would say most are back, but there are still some that aren't fully back yet. But you guys should start getting messages back here now that Chinese New Year is done. Okay, that should be enough products. Make sure that I'm not missing any questions on Instagram or on YouTube. Okay. You guys want something that I do is when I'm scrolling through, like I start like paying attention to what brand I'm seeing repeats of, and I try and like not like you totally can click all of them, but for me, like for example, this LA Home, whatever it's called, if I selected like this product, and let's say 4 other products that were red viral scores, that brand could be like, okay, let's send them this one. And so I try and only select the ones that like I really want. If there is any duplicates, then it is what it is. But I'll just skip over ones that I see duplicates of. You guys will see I've reached out to a lot of these products already. And honestly, like for this, I don't care what type of product I get. Like you guys will laugh when you see my garage and what it looks like with this rug area. It's just a combination of random rugs, and it's kind of fun. So honestly, like I'll take whatever type of rug I can get. And this is a great example. As you guys can see, like I've reached out to this Wand RG-US before, but it's probably been months since I've reached out to them. So if I reach out to them, it's not going to be the end of the world. You guys will also know I'm down into like red viral scores, and like I don't care. It's totally fine, because at this point these are products that I want for myself. Okay. I've got still messages to send 12. Okay, so you guys will notice I can't send any more messages because I've already sent my 100 for today. So we'll hit send. That'll wrap up our live. If you guys have any questions to wrap up, happy to answer them. But that's just a quick peek into my process. There's nothing special. A lot of people think that, you know, being a co-founder of Viral View, that I've got some crazy hack. No, everything that Trev and I know, like we teach you guys. So there's nothing special about my process. That was literally my process. So, I mean, the only difference is I've got 3 years of experience and I've got 2,700 videos. That's like the only upper edge that I have. But in terms of the actual process, that's it. So go get your brand deals, get a bunch of videos up, and enjoy it. Can you go over the accept related campaigns? Yeah, I can go to that real quick. So got all my messages sent. And you guys can see the block messages, how those turned out there. Now let's go over to, let's wrap up diving into the accept related campaigns. So this is like probably the biggest moneymaker tool of Viral View in the sense of the exchange of time for a return because it requires like hardly any time, and most people make more money from creator connections campaigns than their normal commissions, and that is all thanks to this tool right here. So what I do is I'll break this down first. You have a bunch of different options here, and I know if this is your first time, like this can seem overwhelming and it might be confusing, but it makes sense when you get going. So what's going to happen is ViralView is going to find all of your creator connections opportunities, which videos you've already created that are tagged to products that have creator connections opportunities. So that's what this first option is. All of the ASINs that you have tagged. For those who don't know what an ASIN is, it's essentially a product. Anytime I say the word ASIN, just imagine I'm saying product. So all of the ASINs that I have tagged, it's going to accept those campaigns. If there's a creator connections campaign, it's going to accept those. The next one is auto-linked ASINs. So this is when Amazon auto-links your ASIN. So let's say I made a video of a water bottle, but Amazon, for whatever reason, will put my video on like a completely different ASIN. Well, if that ASIN has a creator connections campaign, I want to be part of it. And so that's what this one's going to do. Accept auto-linked campaigns. So that takes care of all of those. Now, down here, we have the reports history, which I always call this the halo sales. A halo sale is when, let's use the water bottle example. Someone watches my water bottle video, and then they go and buy a different product, let's say a different water bottle. I'll still get a commission as an Amazon influencer because I was part of the purchasing decision. Now, if that campaign of that water bottle that I have nothing to do with other than the person watched my video and then went and bought it, if that has a creator connections campaign, well, I want to be part of it, and I want to get in that campaign before that commission is fully registered into Amazon. Because, for example, let's say that bottle is $20 and I get a 2% commission. That is what? 40 cents? My math might be super wrong on that. Let's see. Yeah, 40 cents. No, maybe not. Anyway, let's say it's 40 cents. You get a 40-cent commission. If that has a creator connections commission of 20%, well, now instead of 40 cents, I should be making $4.40. And so I want to accept that campaign before it's too late. And so this is something that we recommend running daily. Go to your Amazon reports summary and gather the ASINs, and then come here and hit this last 48 hours and run it. And that way you'll catch those creator connections campaigns before they're fully registered into Amazon. And then the reason why we had this last 30 days is, let's say you went 2 weeks without running this report. Well, even though you didn't get the campaign, like the commission, like you're too late, like it already is in the Amazon system. If someone bought a product after watching your video, like a different product, for example, the water bottle, there's a chance that there might be another buyer that might do that exact same shopping experience of watching my video and buying that other product. So I still want to accept the campaigns regardless, even if I don't get those, capitalize on those immediate commissions. And so if you go a certain amount of time without running this, then you might as well do the last 30 days, because then it will get at least all of your halo sales, and just in case in the future you get another one of those sales. And then lastly, your URL view links. If you are promoting products with the URL view deep links, it's going to accept those as well. So what I do is I just accept all of them, or at least that's what my assistant does. She does this on a daily basis. There are some people who like to run those first two, and I'm actually not going to do this right now because it's going to take too long. But there are some people who like to run these two like 1 to 3 times a week, and then this one once a day, and that would be like totally normal. There are people who like to run this one multiple times a day just to make sure. But that is a breakdown of the find and accept campaigns. As a top creator, that could be expected. I would say, so from my findings, I've done like a couple hundred one-on-one calls. We put out a survey. I would say the average influencer is making between $500 to $1,000 a month. The top creators are doing like $2 to $5 grand a month. And then the like outliers, like the top 5%ers are doing between 5 to 15 grand a month. That would be what I would say. So anyways, appreciate you guys coming on. This is my first live stream. I'm going to get better at them. And Trev and I just want to help you guys make as much money as possible in the easiest way possible. So that's what this live stream is about. We'll catch you guys next time. Trev just posted a really good video, by the way. If you haven't watched it, about a new tool, it's called the Home Dashboard. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll just let you guys go check that out. We'll see you guys next time.